Hello there, beautiful people, and welcome to Frostpunk. Just released today for the public, and that includes me. So, of course, we're going to be jumping right into this. I've been looking forward to it for a while now. It looks great, at least from what I've seen of pictures and big YouTubers getting their hands on it early. Sort of like a press release slash a preview build, I think they call it nowadays. We're gonna get straight into it. I have not touched this game so far at all, so this is gonna be exciting. Scouts returning to the city move faster. They're traveling along a known route and promise a warm bed. More advanced versions of buildings have better insulation. I'm not sure if you guys want me to read these tips and tricks and hints and whatnot that pops up here every now and again. Um, so I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna try to follow along with the commentary to some degree, I think, because I feel like that's sort of like a nice little add-on to the game. But we'll see. You never know how things go one way or the other. Um, Maybe it becomes too much.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Ooh, nice. I almost feel like I'm home. A new home. We fled from London and across the sea to reach the frozen north. I am basically home. I'm from Norway, so that's north of London. On the way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did anyone of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world has, as we know it has. Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world as we know it has crumbled. We have to survive. For the humankind, sir. I'll dial the volume back a little again, I think. Hopefully you guys can hear the commentary if it pops up as well. If not, shout out in the comment section eventually. We need to get the generator working. It provides heat and power to other buildings. Without it, we'll freeze to death. Stockpile some coal and start the generator. Awesome. So is this coal? That is coal. Is this wood crates? Guessing that doesn't provide with much coal. That's some coal. Is there a pause button? There we go. Base pauses the thing. Awesome. Alright. So I think we might as well just get started over here, I think. Right. Couple of workers. 2.4 an hour. Any chance that we could see how much we are currently, how much we would, you know, 6 coal to turn this steam, turn to this steam level. Yeah, sure. And that provides steam level 1. Anyway, we can see, you know, how much we would consume in order to, you know, keep alive, healthy. I suppose until we get some more intel, we could always, you know, go all out batshit on these things. That was also coal. There was some the metal. Awesome. Then some peeps there. How many peeps do I have? Any indication of that at all? 80 homeless. All right, so got a few then. Shift. No. Control. No. Max. Right next to it. All right, max that out and max these things out, I think. At least we could possibly start there. Yeah. And since people are homeless, maybe give them some tents. 11? How many is there space for in each one of these? 10 people. Alright, so that's 20 people with a place to sleep. Cookhouse and a hunter's hut. 15 raw food per day. Raw food is used. Alright, so not really sure I want to spend time on those things at the moment. Let's get these things up and running first, and then we'll see about. There we go. Oh, it didn't take long. And we'll see about a hunter's hut. That was awesome. Alright, that might have been a little bit early. Adaption, unwasted battle, hunger, sickness, and apathy. Alright, sure. Yeah, we'll leave these be for now, I think. Awesome. Construction, resources, gathering posts. People working here gather resources from nearby coal piles, wood crates, and steel wreckage. Alright, so that's a way to, you know, decrease the micromanagement, I take it. Is there any way we can, like, is these upgradable, for example, at some point? Nope, not at all. Alright, forget about it then. We need to stockpile some coal, 200 of it, to be specific. Activate the generator. Will do, sir. Once, you know, we reach 200 coal, I think. Let's build some more health medical posts. Our people can survive without healthcare. Who would want such a thing? Anyways, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and just speed things up. Make people work. Make people go to work. Like a generator. Alright, so research management is crucial in this crucial to the city's survival. You need coal to power the generator. Wood and steel are necessary for construction and research. Steam cores are a key part of advanced buildings. Raw food is used to prepare food rations in the cookhouse. Later in the game, more types of resources may appear. Most buildings require you to assign people to work there. Certain buildings only employ engineers and others only employ workers. To assign people to work, click on a workplace and use the assignment panel. Yeah, we already managed that, obviously. We don't have more employees. Alright, gotcha. Away. There we go. We seem to be making a... I want to say we're making a surplus in terms of... coal. Weren't we? Yeah, we're digging it out over here. Gotcha. Alright, dial back those a little and get a few people in here, like 5 people. That makes 5 meat a day. or 5 raw food, I suppose, a day. And that was the Hunter's Lodge, right? Hunter's Hut. Yep. There we go. All right. So cookhouse, kind of needed. Awesome. Now if all right, the assume here is something needed in order to inoperative. Generator is off. How do I turn it on? Activate it. Yeah, that's like that. All right, awesome. No freaking worries then. Generator hums with reassuring warmth, but we shouldn't take it for granted. If the generator goes down, the city dies. Not full coal reserves. Now, food. There will be no city if we starve to death. Secure our way to provide raw food and build a cookhouse to prepare meals. Awesome. Already on it. Don't you worry, son. Got you covered. This looks like something we want at some point. What is this? That's steel. We are doing alright in terms of steel. Actually, we got people for our convoy. The basic resources secured for now. We can try to rescue people we left behind. Build a beacon, scout Frostland, and save as many survivors from our expedition as possible. You'll need a workshop to design plans for more advanced buildings. Alright, gotcha. Let's see. Steel, coal, frozen trees. I want regular trees, unfrozen trees. Alright, send a couple peeps over there. Shall we? Awesome. I feel like we should probably focus on getting some housing done for our people before start with anything else. Tech, workshop, 15 wood, 5 steel. How much wood was it in this thing that we started? 120. Alright, so we are good in that department for a while longer. What's this? Steam cores? Alright, that's... I think we're fine with the one we got for now. Are we now using more coal than we got going on? Engineers? Is that like they can, go for engineers and workers, or no? Guessing that's what it is, right? Cookhouse will produce 4 food rations from 2 raw food. Alright, and we got some food rations going on over here. How many? Wait, what? 4 food rations per 2 food. So that's not much then. That's usually take 12 hours. The hunters have been away for more than about 5 hours. The hunters will return with up to 5 raw food. Alright, so 5 raw food isn't more than, well, 8. And 12 tomorrow in terms of food rations. And how many food rations per person? Raw food. Alright, I think we need to prioritize differently. Alright, coal should probably be as it is. We can probably downgrade that a little. And go a little bit more all out on food. Alright. What's this thing? That is wood crates, and this is steel. Alright, let's just not work steel then. As much, 7 steel, that's fine. Wood. Let's get a couple more guys on wood. We are losing coal, so that means we need more people on coal as well. Ah! This is already getting difficult. Then we have 4 sick people. Wonderful. Off to a great start here. Oh yeah. Is there any way to see like how much about a day? Alright, that's not much. What's this? Critical storage. A number of sick is rising and we don't have enough materials to build a medical post. Perhaps a short burst of effort should help us gather necessary resources. Open the book of laws. Emergency shift. New ability. You can focus workers in any facility to work for the next 24 hours. Using the emergency shift will raise discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Sounds like a decent way to go. How do I, there we go. Cool down 2 days. Discontent will rise. Alright. Steel wreckage. Can I do this for more buildings at the same time? I can't. Oh no. Shoot. I would have chosen, you know, the food people. Ah, darn it. Alright. Well, you know, it is what it is. It will go as it goes. We are not doing well in terms of coal. Well, coal is going up again. And we are doing alright then. Something made a sound somewhere. Hope and discontent. People's need. Hope and discontent levels are crucial for the social stability of the city. There are many factors that can affect them. The most important ones are people's need. They are when they are not fulfilled, discontent rises. Laws. Each law affects the mood of your society. So read the description of each law before you sign it. Buildings. By building certain facilities, you can raise hope and lower discontent. Abilities. There are many abilities in the game that can affect hope and discontent. Alright. Awesome. I am not too pleased with our progress here. At least we got enough to build a few more tents. Oh, not really having the space here for all the tents we want. All right, let's go with a medical post. There-ish? Yeah, sure. That's more or less in the middle of the housing district here. We don't have 3 though, do we? What is this thing? Stockpile. Alright. Gotcha. Oh, shoot. We also will be needing one of these ones, and we can't even... Base heating level 2? I take it we're at base heating level 1. Plus 1 temperature in all heat zones, 100% coal consumption, 6 coal, turn to steam level. 12 coal to turn to steam level, 2 temperature, and alright, so it's pretty linear graph there, at least to begin with. Wrong button. Range setting. Override. When override on temperature in all heat zones rise by 1, but generator stress rises as well. Temperature overlay. Yes, please. Alright, so, you know, people here are okay. They are doing fine. Comfortable. Alright, can I, like, adjust it? Or is it, like, on or off? I suppose it's on or off. What's this? That means we have a surplus. Awesome. I want to turn that off again. Thank you very much. I mean, so far, you know, the game itself looks pretty chill. It looks pretty, you know, the graphics here are superb. If I may say so myself, this feels like returning home to Norway. And by returning home, I mean, you know, Norway during winter is what this feels like. Which is kind of awesome, if I may say so myself. I mean, not that many games about us up here in Norway. And although this game is not about us, you know, you can speed up time by clicking on the game speed buttons found at the top left of the... Yeah, we already know this, buddy boy. You can also pause the game by 05. Something important happens as well as each day at 5. Alright. Great. Fast forward. Something important happened. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're feeling ill from sleeping outside in this terrible cold. We'd better do something about it. I'll provide some shelters. I'll provide shelter for everyone. I won't address this right now. Fortunately, I think it's this one that we have to go for. So there we go. Yeah, that helped a lot for our hope and discontent status. But you know, it is what it is, I suppose. One engineer, we got 13 engineers available. Can we send those guys out hunting? No, we can't. Apparently. What if we do like that and like this? Yeah, we don't like that's nice. Great stuff. More issues. Ah, I hate it when these things pop up now. Captain, when facing demands, remember this. People usually look for the quickest solution, not the best one. You don't have to agree to everything they ask for. If you fix the problem your way, it's fine. Bear that in mind. Thank you very much. Workshop. We do have a space for it. It kind of feels wrong that there's a gap left over if we were to put it here. What does this thing require though? Per hour or whatnot? Doesn't say. All right. Go for it. Why not? And speed things up. Will people work on that? They will. Awesome. You can introduce a new law. What kind of law is that? I might ask. Fighting arena, food additives. You can add sawdust to meals to make them more filling, although not exactly tasty or healthy. Hope will fall slightly, discontent will rise slightly. Some people eating sawdust meals will fall ill. Not ideal. Hopeful soup. We can cook soup instead of full meals to feed more people with the same amount of raw food. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 18 hours. Hope discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discontent. Fighting arena. Nothing relieves tension better than watching a few rounds of an all-out slugfest. I bet you, being out in the, winter cold, 20 degrees below, and, not wearing anything at all, from, the bellying up, that is truly belly up. I can assure you that that's not part of what you learn in winter survival courses. They're not at all gonna do any cemetery stuff yet. Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day. They won't cause any mischief. Okay. I have to build stuff. I'm not gonna build stuff. I don't even have space to build the stuff I need to build. Like, for example, not to mention specifics, but close at this time of day. All right, fine. What's this thing? Steam hub. When powered by the generator, these contraptions create additional smaller heat zones around them. Each active steam hub consumes 3 coal per hour. That might be a way to go. Can that be like placed so we extend like our circle a little? Beacon. That's the thing we wanted, or the people wanted researched. Lots of time scouts to search the wilderness for goods and survivors. Bring them to our city. Lookouts will also spot incoming groups of people. Alright, resource wise, coal thumper allows you to build a coal thumper. By pumping pressurized water into underground coal deposits, the coal thumper washes the precious resource to the surface, forming a pile of up to 560 coal per standard workday. That's a lot. Enough for 2 gathering posts. Faster gathering. That sounds like something we want. Coal people will get coal faster, steel faster. Yes, please take that one. Research. Use the construction menu. We already know this. Build streets. Buildings inside the heat zones are warmer and provide better living and working conditions. To make the best use of heat zones, buildings are placed on a radial grid All buildings must be connected to the generator by a street in order to function. Valid placement, invalid, conditional placement. All right, awesome, great, fun. Thank you. There was something about some streets. Guess we can't do streets yet. I take it. We probably don't need, all that much people in there. That's closed for tonight. 8 to 1800 or 0800 to 1800. All right, let's speed things up. Guessing not that much is going to happen during night, other than burning coal like it was no one's business. This notch. Kind of not feeling the love for these. I don't want to dismantle it. I want to make it bigger. Old production? There's no production there. Tent. Yeah, All right. We're doing fine. Something, and other. Or other. The generator is the heart of the city, and the only source of heat in this frozen hellhole. You should turn it on as soon as you stockpile enough coal. Generator heats a circular sun around it, consuming at least 6 units of coal per hour. You can research generator upgrades that raises the heat output, expand the heat zone, and reduce coal usage. Oh, we can find something to reduce coal consumption? That's awesome. Resource shortage. We're getting short on resources. Our needs are great and growing by the hour. To address this, we can enact a law that will allow us to extend working hours. Oh, yes, please. Tell me about it. Working overtime causes discontent. Discontent will rise slightly. Building a city in this frozen hell requires sacrifice. People will get more done if they work longer shifts. Sign it. It's taking a hit for the long run. The work shifts can be extended to 14 hours. Can we? How do I extend work hours here? Maybe. I don't see how I can extend anything about that thing. Or that's 24 hours a day, so that's awesome. Here we go. Cookhouse. I would prefer it if it was these guys, though. The hunting crew. But alright, how many people do we have here? Do we make enough? Raw food, about 2 hours worth of raw food. Versus no clue how many of these things we got going on.
Work time. Get back to work.
Alright, technology tree, gathering faster. Alright, so we are on our way to the technology thing, economy. Coal stockpile, efficiency 67, daily gain. Alright, here we go. Cookhouse, efficiency of 100%. But daily gain is 0. Okay. That didn't sound right. Not to me, anyways. Workforce, 3 out of 5. 1 untreated citizens in treatment, 5. Alright, that's fine. The tents are doing alright. Still have 30 homeless people. And that's probably also fine, I think. Now, see, I kind of want to look into expanding our stuff a little. Wood crates depleted. Oh no. More wood crates anywhere? I seem to remember there being one right next to the one we were working. How about that? That works. 15 like so. Awesome. You guys are going to be working overtime. And so will you. Great stuff. Add a raw food. That's not particularly awesome. We already got the maximum amount of hunters out doing their thing. What's these things? Temperature will drop slightly, significantly. That's not okay. 2 levels. Temperatures will rise 1 level. Alright. Alright. You thing. Not researched yet? Alright, so we need to research that as well. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, let's just speed things up. Someone's having an issue again. Family torn apart. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure they're still out there. He wants to join the first scout team. We'll send out. Urges you to hurry. We'll do what we can. You know, we kind of sort of got to take one thing at a time here and make sure that our people survive, and that the people who have survived elsewhere will be coming back to something worthwhile. You know, functioning, but could not resume production. Requires raw food. Yeah, we are we're trying here. Faster gathering, awesome. You of course will need some sort of heating. Heaters allows us to use heaters to heat workplaces during working hours. Each heater raises workplace's temperature by 1 level and consumes 1 coal per hour. I want to say not yet. Exploration and industry resources. Where is this? Like level 2. What was the name of it? The coal thing in the middle thing? I suppose we'll go for a beacon next, just to get that show on the road. Where do I research this? I wonder. No clue. None at all. Absolutely zero idea of where that might be hiding. More stuff here on the research. Hunters leave the city to hunt in the Frostland for food. They work from 6 p.m. until 6 a.m. Initially, they bring up to 15 units of raw food from each hunt. Research upgrades to significantly increase the hunt's yield. Alright, so I suppose hunting will be something we'll look at after this what's this? That's the hunters people thing. After the beacon, we'll look into some upgrades for food, I think. Quite honestly, right now we are struggling with the food we got. To the extent of food additives or soup might be the way to go. I think we might almost be doing that. Cookhouse will have extended work hours, unfortunately for them. Feel bad for you guys, but you know, we gotta survive as a people here, and that trumps. We survive another night. That's to count for something, right? Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. You damn straight, son. 40 degrees below? Holy McMoly. I would hate being these guys right now. Rise 1 level and it just dropped 2 levels. This is going the wrong way. This is going the wrong way indeed.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, speed to full. Weather changes. Temperature inside a building depends on the power setting of the generator if the building is in the heat zone. That building's insulation and the conditions outside. There are 6 temperature levels. Freezing, very cold, cold, chilly, livable, comfortable. Keep homes and workplaces as warm as possible helps prevent people from getting ill. Some workplaces might become inoperative if the temperature falls too low. Alright. Coal stockpile depleted. That's not good. That's the big one we had a lot of people on. Alright, people will be working there then. And that was research done. Beacons researched. Drawing boards. What's this thing? Also research more scouts. That's a bit early, I think. Where is the food gathering thing? Gathering post installation? No. No. Wall drill? No clue what that is. Vision gathering maybe? Who knows? What's this thing? Then that had nothing to do with food at all. Food and health. There we go. Hunter's gear. Yes, please. Grab that. And while we're in here or close by, anyways, what house? Bunk home? Bunkhouse? Right, well, one thing at a time, I suppose. Mild frostbite. A citizen became gravely ill. Wood crates depleted. Beacon researched. Frostbite. One of our people has become gravely ill due to frostbite. This will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. I see. Thank you for the information. I think we'll leave it there for today, folks. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to smack that like button real hard. It helps out a lot, and it means a great deal to me. If you want to stay up to date on this series or any of my other CD series, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button in order to get a little bling when something is going down. Awesome to see you guys. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, stay frosty. Cheerio.